Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Hagamine. Welcome to episode 2 of TNA Road to Redemption. And we have a lot of things to get done today. We actually do. I have a huge list. Today's going to be the first episode of Impact, and we're going to do the first cuts and signings and stuff. So, first thing I wanted to do is lock down EC3. Because we're going to use them for all our shows, so I'm assuming it's going to be... Oh. Well, you know what? Maybe we weren't going to lock down EC3 because I thought it was going to be a little bit cheaper than that. So it's just... Yeah. Okay, what about Jade? Because she was the other person I wanted to lock down. So it's either 700 per show or 2,300. We'll probably use her for more than the value. So we're going to go ahead and offer her a written deal. Because 700 per show, we used her at least for... Probably going to be just about every episode or on some explosions. So, that's basically at least $2,800 worth of value. So we're saving a lot of money. We're saving a lot of money there. I'm trying to think anybody else who's on a lower end deal that we're actually going to use a lot. Let me look over it again because I wrote down the list, but I think I might be a little bit off. Let's look around. Who's actually going to be on a lot of shows? Maybe Crazy Steve is another guy I could look at. So check out Crazy Steve, Eli Drake, Rosemary maybe. I should check out those three for right now. Crazy Steve, what's he want? 2,200? Maybe not. Then Eli Drake. 2,500. He might be worth that. We'll come back to that one. And then the last one was Rosemary. She's only making 500, but she is on a couple other shows. So, I think that's going to be worth it. She is our Knockouts champion. So, I always take out the bonus and travel because they accept it anyway, so I'm just saving myself more money. And I was at 1 million last episode, but I moved it down to 50,000. I think it's a little bit more realistic. Because, I think 1 million is too unrealistic for TNA. I might bump it to 100,000 just because of new ownership, but for right now it's at 50. I'll see how it goes, after a show or two, how much money we lose, because technically I should be at 100 or at 1 million. So if we lose, 30,000 and we get down to 20,000 after one show and we're that far in a hole, I might move it up to 100,000 or just add 50,000 to it because we'd be at 100,000 then. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I'm not trying to cheat or anything. I'm just saying that if it seems a little bit off, then I might change things. And we do have some negotiations I want to make. So I already offered to Dalton Castle, Candice LeRae, Jay Lethal, and then we got the 2 contract extensions. So Jay Lethal, want to bring him in for the X Division, one of the greatest X Division competitors of all time. Dalton Castle, X Division as well. Candice LeRae, just to help boost the women's division. And I was looking at our announcers, and I have a question for you guys. There's 2 guys on the market that I really do want to bring in. One of them, he's not in a written deal, so I could get Paul Heyman, which is just amazing. I think Paul Heyman's the way we could go for announcing, and then beside Paul Heyman, I don't know how you guys will feel about it, but Jim Cornette. I at least want to bring in Paul Heyman, maybe Jim Cornette. I was thinking of releasing Josh Matthews and Elijah Burke and keeping Jeremy Borash as our in-ring announcer guy, the actual making his way to the ring guy, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about dumping Josh and Elijah and just going with Jim Cornette and Paul Heyman, or maybe Paul Heyman and Borash or something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then I have some cuts to make. We have some jobbers I'm dumping because I don't want to end up having to pay them. One of them is a guy I don't know why I don't like him. There's literally no reason for me not to like him, but I do not like Conley. I'm 50-50 on this because 750, what's his downside? He only does get $525 per month, so maybe I actually shouldn't do that. Until we find better jobbers, maybe I should keep Conley for an X Division jobber. And I was going to also do Aiden O'Shea, but maybe I should keep him as a main roster jobber because he's honestly not terrible for a jobber. What's his downside? 450. Yeah, I can live with that. I can actually live with that. I had all these ideas in my head, and now it's just kind of falling apart when I get to it. What's Trevor Lee want? If he wants 1,700, oh yeah, we should probably pick up Trevor Lee then for a written deal. I'm just trying to save us money right now, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see, realistically, he is making a lot of money. Oh, shit. Realistically, what the best way for us to make money is. Another person I am going to release, not a fan of him whatsoever, is Mahabali Shira. He's gone. Don't even want to think about it. Another one, because she is gone in real life, I'm going to dump Raquel. She could have been an asset, but she's not there in real life. She's basically freeing up space for Candice LeRae to come in a way. Another guy, we don't need 3 refs. I'm going to drop Brian Stifler. The main reason is because we have Earl and Brian Hebner, and Earl retires very early in this game, but we'll still have Brian Hebner, and all we really need is 1 referee, and he's better. So, really no reason not to keep him instead of Stifler. So Stifler is going hasta la vista, and that saves us at least $600 per month. Another guy, road agents, you only need 1 road agent, and Pat Kenny is getting a lot of money. I'm keeping Al Snow because he's one of the best road agents in the game, so I don't really want to touch that. So Pat Kenny, hasta la vista, buddy. And if you don't want to watch all this, I'm gonna put like in the comments or description a timestamp to where the actual show starts. If you don't want to sit through this, who else was there? I think that's everybody. I'm not gonna touch Josh Matthews or Elijah Burke yet, just because I haven't brought in any other announcers. But yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do, and I will get right back to you guys whenever we are in Impact. All right, so we get Rosemary back, so that's pretty nice. We're going to go ahead and accept that. And now I'll be back to you guys if we have more or if we get to Impact, whichever one comes first. Alright, so we get Mia Yim and we get Trevor Lee back on our extensions. And we get Candice LeRae just in general. So that's actually really nice to have. Of course, it's going to be a face women's division. Easy peasy lemon squeeze right there. Just going to go ahead and extend her and extend Trevor Lee. And tonight's Impact, so I'll get back to you guys whenever it's booked finally. Alright guys, and here we are finally at Impact. And Dixie Carter comes out to open the show and says, "Tonight, a new era begins. We will be holding a 6-man tournament, 3 matches, and the 3 winners will be advancing to a Fatal 4-Way in 2 weeks, with a 4th man who is yet to be named. The winner will become the #1 contender to Lashley's TNA Championship." So guys, who do you think is going to be the 4th member? Let me know in the comments down below. I mean, obviously Dixie knows what's going on. She knows who she signed, but I want you guys' opinion. It could literally be anybody. I don't know. All right, I completely forgot about this. Gotta change that because it's bad. I just made her a bitch because why not? Oh, it's very good. What a surprise. Alright. And, yeah. This was, a non-title match. On top of that, it's a terrible match. Trevor Lee. Yeah, let's just skip that. Oh, okay. A average. I'll take it. And then the Broken Hardys come out, and Matt says, "Brother Nero and I's broken brilliance is unrivaled. We've deleted every competitor who has stepped to House Hardy. From this day forward, we are issuing an open challenge to any tag team in the world. We want the best from the Honorable Ring, the Gorillas that wrestle, from Japan of New, and even from Meek Mahan's company." And Jeff says, "No matter who dares to challenge our broken brilliance, they will all fade away and classify themselves as obsolete." And the Bromans are the first challengers, mostly because I didn't have time to get anybody from another company, but Bromans, woo! He's not bitch! Let me write that down. Broken Matt. Not suited for some reason. Oh, not suited. Alright. But yeah, who would you guys like to see come out and challenge Broken Hardys? Let me know in the comments down below. I know, me reading that was probably really cringy, and I really apologize for that. I really do. And then a decent match. The Broken Hardys defeated the Bromans in 9:53 when Matt Hardy defeated Jesse with a Twist of Fate and Swanton Bomb combo. And the Hardys make defense #1. I'm pretty happy with... Oh, wow. Well, that sucks. But I got a 72. That's pretty much what I was expecting, so I can't really complain. What were the minuses? See, like... He drank. Oh, my God. Don't start this, Matt. Please don't start this. Alright, whatever. And about that, subpar wrestling and Little Heat, Jade defeated Rosemary in 8:18 when Rosemary intentionally got disqualified. Basically, they were having their match. Rosemary spit the green mist in Jade's face, and she got disqualified. So, it's pretty simple to see what happened. That's been happening recently. Oh, wow. That's something to keep note. It got a 48 with great chemistry, so that kind of sucks, but I'll remember that. And then, in the first tournament match, Aaron Rex defeated Eddie Edwards in 11:48 by pinfall with a terminus after a distraction from Davey Richards. So looks like Davey and Eddie are kind of having tensions in here just like in real life. Davey cost Eddie the match, and Aaron Rex moves on to the Fatal 4-Way in 2 weeks. And EC3 is interviewed backstage, and Borash says, "Tonight, you face Drew Galloway in the main event to have a shot at becoming the #1 contender. What are you feeling right now?" And EC3 says, "I feel like this is my destiny. I've proven time and time again why I'm the best damn wrestler on this roster. Tonight will be no different. I will show the world and Drew that they're looking at the next TNA champion. So EC3 is confident for his main event match against Drew Galloway, and I don't blame him. He's been on a little bit of a hot streak, kayfabe-wise, in this. Let's just say he's 35-0 since before this started. Yeah, let's go with that, just to have it, a little special. Got 65, pretty happy with that. And then Lashley squashes Aiden O'Shea. Decent jobber. I'll take that for a jobber rating. I'll take that. And I didn't feel like writing this out because it's simple, but Lashley, after the match, picks up Mike and says that he's going to be looking closely at this tournament, and he's excited to actually have a chance at having some real competition and not somebody that he'll squash like a bug like he just did to Aiden. So basically, he's overconfident, and he just wants real competition for his title. You can't really blame him. And then, yeah, nothing really to say. Just why not? I'm just going to skip that one. And then Drew's interviewed backstage, and Boris says, Drew, you've heard what EC3 has to say about your match tonight. What are your feelings? And Drew says, the fact that you're talking to me now, the fact that Ethan took the time out of his day to acknowledge you shows why I'm going to become the #1 contender. I'm focused. I don't have time for this. Get the hell out of my locker room. So Galloway doesn't want anything to do with this. He just wants to stay focused so he can beat EC3 tonight to move on to have a shot at being the #1 contender. And I don't blame him. I really don't. I don't know who my money's on, but I think it's going to be a great match. Hopefully it's going to be the best match. Better than a 72, I hope. And then, yeah, Moose defeated Bram in 13-18 with the game breaker. That bothers me. Moose had a 36, Bram had 53. I wish Moose would have had a better performance. Did he get like minus for anything? Oh, okay. Got to write down that Bram's not suited. Bram not suited. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and skip that one to the main event. And what did it get? 66. A little bit disappointed. But Drew Galloway defeats EC3 to move on. So far, the two confirmed entrants are Aaron Rex and Drew Galloway. Next week, it's going to be Cody versus James Storm to earn the final spot. Well, I guess the second to final spot, because the final spot's going to be taken by an unnamed competitor. So, yeah. It was a decent match. I'll take a 66. I really, really will. Not suited and off his game, so EC3 not suited. Guess I gotta change them because that means that if they're face, it's a heel gimmick. If they're heel, it's a face gimmick. So I guess that's kind of my bad. Really off his game, still put up a 60. I can't really be mad about that. I really can't. Increased in 27, lost in 2. I'm okay with that because of the storyline thing. I understand that because all the storylines are fresh, so they didn't have like a started 79 or 80 popularity or anything like that. So we're going to have to build it from the bottom to the top, which is kind of nice. It's kind of realistic. Let's see what our money's looking like after this. Oh, they're unhappy? Yeah, I expected that. Who got one? FIP, not worried about them taking our guys. But yeah, I'll move on to Explosion. It's just going to be kind of showcasing some underutilized talent. Okay, looks like 50,000 was more than enough. Yeah. Looks like we were good to start out with 50K, I guess. All right, so I'll get back to you guys when we are done booking Explosion. All right, guys, we got Dalton Castle and Jay Lethal, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to make him a baby face. I don't know what they want him to be pushed as. And then as for Jay Lethal, yeah, face. Maybe I should make Dalton heel. I don't know. I'll figure that one out before we debut him. I really don't know what I want to make Dalton, though. I'm not worried about any of these because none of them are going to make him leave us. So that's okay with me. Dalton Castle. Okay. What is his difference in baby and heel? Okay, so his heel's a lot better. What do we have? Male wrestler, max size, lightweight. What do we got going on? So we got heel, face. Not, he doesn't count. Heel, he doesn't count. Face, heel, face, 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 heel, face. I think we do need another faces, or not another faces, more faces. Dalton Castle. I'm trying to think like who he'd be able to do stuff with. I really don't know. I guess I do want him face though. They're both gonna stay face. What do they want him to be? Mid-Carter? That's actually surprising. I bumped up his stats a little bit because they haven't been touched literally since the game started. Like they've all been the same. So I bumped up a lot of his stuff just at least a little bit. Not like over the top, just some little stuff. Boost his popularity a little bit because he's definitely a lot more popular than like the 7 popularity he was given. Didn't touch Jay Lethal, but he already is solid. He's probably going to be an upper mid-Carter. A mid-Carter? Okay, that's a little weird to me. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys whenever we're done booking Explosion. Alright guys, here we are with Explosion. In a terrible match, Eli Drake defeated Robbie E in 734 with the bottom rung, so that's kind of disappointing. That's not really anything. Terrible opening match, so we're just going to go ahead and skip that because Explosion really, really does not matter. It's just kind of to see what people will put up and just kind of have. Candice LeRae makes her debut. And bout that had subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Rosemary and Sienna defeated Candice LeRae and Jade when Rosemary defeated Candice LeRae by pinfall Olympic Slam. I'm not really expecting really anything out of this match, so it was just kind of to see what they'll put up and see what goes on. So yeah, let's just go ahead and advance. And then Dalton Castle makes his debut, and he defeated Rockstar Spud in 11:21 with a deadlift German. But up a 43, not bad for his first match. I'll take that. And then just a hype video for next week's match. And in the main event, Eddie Edwards defeated Bram with a cross-legged Fisherman's Buster. Bram, did I write that down? I think I did. Yep. Alright. So yeah, that's going to end the show and the episode. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because when you do any of those things, especially all those things, it makes me just so happy knowing that you guys actually took the time out of your day to like the video and watch it. And yeah, any suggestions, your comments down below. If you think you know who the fourth man in the Fatal 4-Way will be, leave it down below. And if you have any suggestions who the Hardys should face, leave it down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!